YouTube family members, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're just tuning in, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning back. I do not take you guys for granted. Thank you so much indeed. Today I'm going to be showing you, I'll be doing a recap of my second trimester, how everything all went down. And so um I did my first trimester recap. If you have not watched that, definitely go there and watch. So in my second trimester, wow, like how speedily time goes by. So my second trimester was really fun. It was really an interesting one. I actually enjoyed myself in my second trimester. I mean, there was no problem at all. Apart of the first 2 weeks of my second trimester, that I was still having some symptoms of my first trimester, which was not a big deal like that. I was still like expecting all the goodies that will be happening in the second trimester. You all know that most women usually say second trimester is just the best in pregnancy and all of that good stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to be telling you guys all of the symptoms that I still experienced in my second trimester. So if it is something you're interested in watching, then definitely sit back, relax, and keep on watching. So before I even go further into discussing the symptoms, let me quickly show you guys my bump. Okay, so this is my bump. Actually, this is my third trimester bump. My second trimester bump, I'll just show you. I'll show you guys the picture of it on the screen so you can actually see that. I told you guys that I I filmed some couple of videos, and this was part of the videos I actually filmed, but it got deleted, so I have no choice but to film another, because this is just for memory's sake. And if I don't have all of this to look back to, I mean, what is the need of me being a YouTuber if I cannot keep like keep record of all these things? Like, I love to watch my videos, so that's one thing I do. I like when I upload videos, right, I go back sometimes to watch it, like listen to myself again. So that is one thing I do, and I hope that you guys enjoy my videos, my content. Okay, if you have any idea or like something you want me to adjust in or anything like that, please put that in the comment section. I'm not against that. Like, I actually love corrections, and I like, if they are good corrections, I like to take up the correction. Okay, so yeah, so without further ado, let's just dive into today's topic, which is the second trimester symptoms. One of the things that I experienced was memory loss. Now, memory loss, it happens in the sense that, I mean, maybe if you give me an information, like my husband usually used to, when he tells me, okay, remind me that I'm going to call my mom tomorrow. Probably maybe she's not even feeling fine. Like, my mom tomorrow, let me just do this and that. And then tomorrow will reach, I will forget, I will not remember to tell him. He will be the one to remind himself again. So yeah, some things like that, and things like spelling. Sometimes I forget to spell some things, and even in my speech, sometimes I lose concentration of what I was saying, and things are actually messed up for me in that aspect. Memory loss, like, is real in pregnancy. Another thing I also noticed is my skin changes. Like, I started glowing. This one will be glow. Some people that are telling me that I'm glowing, this one is not glow. If you see my second trimester, like, I was so glowing, as in I was looking so beautiful and sumptuous. If I will say that myself. As in, like, my hair was growing so well, my nails were growing so well. Me, that my small thing, my nail will start cutting off and all of that, but my nails were growing so well. And yeah, another thing I noticed was that my neck was getting dark, and I was having some hair growth in weird places. Some places, like my chin hair and my cheek, is still there even up till now, even as in my third trimester. But that's to tell you that that's one of some of the symptoms, some things that you see in wet places. So yeah, those are the symptoms that I saw. And another beautiful thing that I witnessed again in my second trimester, that I was so excited about, so excited, and I want to believe that all pregnant women always like look forward to this is the baby movement. Like, oh my goodness, guys. Like the first day I felt the baby move and I saw it with my own eyes, I was so excited. I tried to capture those moments, but man, this baby gets sense. This baby gets sense. Anytime I want to film, like capture those moments, trying to capture those moments, the baby stops moving, and I'll be like, God, baby, is it that you know that I want to capture this moment and you don't want me to, you don't want when you come out, you now look at the videos and you'll be laughing at yourself and all of that. You don't want me to do that, but anyways, that's one of those things. And then another thing was swollen feet. Um, I started having swollen feet, but I was told that that was due to the fact that maybe I stand for too long, or I sit or lie for too long, and then probably maybe I was taking salt too much. So my mom advised me to stop taking salt, like making use of salt. And if I notice that my legs are swollen, I should put them on pillows, like put my legs on top of pillows, and that will help. And when I stopped taking salt, like I noticed a drastic change on my feet. My feet are no longer swollen. That is what one thing I've noticed. And my next thing I noticed is softness of gum. Each time I'm brushing my teeth, like, and like my tooth, like the gum in my tooth will start aching and paining me. There was a time sef that I noticed that sometimes from here it will be paining me, and sometimes like interchangeably. And it actually happened around 1 o'clock to about 2. And when I rest, not like I take anything, when I rest my head and I wake up, I feel better. And I don't know what kind of weird symptom is that. That's one of the things I noticed. The next thing is shortness of breath. As you can tell, I lose my breath so often. Each time I'm talking or conversing with someone, I get to lose my breath so fast. And tiredness, like, oh yeah, I get so tired so easily. So easily get tired. um ah Small thing I just knock out. Knock out with sleep. And yeah, it's kind of weird for me because though I'm a type of person that I usually sleep in the afternoons, okay, but I mean, sleeping all the time once in a while, like when if I just do one small tiny something, I'll just get tired. Like I'll be like, even talking self alone, self now work for me. I'll just feel exhausted. The next thing is for me to just lie down and rest, even though I'm not sleeping, but I just need to take a rest. So that's one thing I notice. And then I freely eat in my second trimester. My first trimester was not eating so well, but in my second trimester, I was eating so well. Though there are some things I was still like picking, like I was still selecting, but I mean I ate very well, more than when I was in my first trimester. First trimester, it was terrible, but we give God the glory. The next thing is my bump is growing, like it was actually growing. The bump was really growing so fast, and I was taking notice of it. Each morning when I wake up, I take my mirror and look at myself, look at my belly, look at my boobs. They're getting bigger and all of that. So yeah. And another thing I also notice is that whenever sometimes I hardly sleep in the afternoons. Going towards my third trimester, I noticed that I couldn't sleep in the afternoon, and it was becoming weird. So when I went for my antenatal, I complained to the doctor, and the doctor told me it's normal. Like sometimes it deprives me of sleeping in the afternoon, and I'll be having headache. And you see that my BP has risen, like rose, because I haven't rested. So that's one of the things I noticed, and I had to force myself to at least rest and just lie down, even though I'm not sleeping, and rest. So that's one thing I was doing. And then I also noticed the back pain. The back pain was just once in a while, and yeah, which was one of the sacrifice that we mothers have to make. Our body is the sacrifice that we give, we make. I mean, is it make or be give, whichever one. in order to bring forth a child into this world. Okay, so the next one is discomfort of sleeping position. Definitely we are told that we are going to be sleeping in our left and right positions, mostly the left position. I mean, and it is so tiring. You get so tired of sleeping in that position. So tiring, like I'm the type of person that normally I sleep lying flat like this, my stomach on the bed, but you look at me now, I cannot sleep like that. Although in my first trimester I was still sleeping that way, but I got to a stage that I could not sleep like that because it was uncomfortable. I felt like I was putting pressure on my baby. So yeah, that was another thing I experienced. I started eating more. Yeah, I think I've said that. And then I also noticed that I was having frequent headaches here and there, most especially because I was going to work. Man, it's not easy when you're going to work and you've been pregnant. It's not easy. I don't know how I would have felt if I was still going to school and then working at the same time. Then it would have been terrible for me. But just me going to work, climbing bike, and all those gallops, you know how our roads have potholes here and there. I was just like I felt so tired. It felt so tiring, and before I get to school, I feel already exhausted, and I felt like I was feeling guilty to the fact that I felt like it was also affecting my pupils. Um, because when I get to the class, I feel like the children already notice that I'm feeling tired, okay, and the way I usually used to teach them was the appreciating, which I didn't like, but I still tried my best to put in more effort to see that I impacted the life of those children that have been kept under my care and my custody. So those are the things that I can remember, and those are the things that I feel like I was able to write down. So those are the things that I noticed in my second trimester. And one thing I want to actually say here is that, I mean, having your best friend as your husband is very important, because that is one thing that's actually helped me in all through. I'm saying this here in all through my pregnancy. I told you guys I'm actually in my third trimester filming this video. Throughout my pregnancy, like, my husband has been so very supportive, even though sometimes he can be naughty and all of that. But he has been very supportive and really nice and kind and considerate towards me in this process, on through this journey. And I'm so appreciative of him. If you're watching this video, love, I love you so so much. God, I love you so much, and I appreciate all that you do for me. Okay, I don't take them for granted at all. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being my husband, my friend, my lover. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for always watching my videos. I love you so much from the depth of my heart. I feel so free with you guys. Like, each time I'm filming this video, sometimes I don't film, like, I feel guilty that I'm not putting out content. You guys should please have mercy on me, like, apologize, and please do well to always subscribe. If you have not done that, please try and subscribe and share to friends, even your enemies. Share to them. Please be cool. I want to grow. I mean, how am I supposed to get some items that I need if my if my video are not getting even to 1k view, and my subscription have not even gotten to 1k? How am I supposed to get that? I mean, this is our little hustle that we are doing by the side. Please help my hustle. Okay, if you have not watched any of my videos, please go back, stroll back, and start watching. Okay, please help my hustle. Be cool. Share these videos. Encourage everyone to subscribe. In your family, tell them to subscribe. I beg, I beg, I beg. Na beg, na they beg una. I beg. Okay. It has gotten to this point I'm begging so badly, because I feel like at least if I have this kind of support, like some income coming in another part, like at least it's able to help me a lot. You know how the country is here, actually. So, and I'm also grateful because I actually know how the country is, and it's not easy for you to be using your data to be watching me. Okay, thank you so much. I love you guys, really, from the depth of my heart. I don't take it for granted at all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please expect my next video, okay? And I promise that it will be an interesting one. Okay, guys, I love you. Let me show you guys my. Okay, I think I've showed you guys already. That is memory lost. But I'm still going to show you guys, should in case I'm not. Alright, so guys, let me do that quickly. So, yeah, this is it. And this is my third trimester, like I like like I've told you earlier. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Do have a beautiful and a blessed day. Bye.